Have you ever tried to do something different and you were so nervous that you felt like you were going to pee in your pants? Had you ever actually suffered from the imposter syndrome and you wanted to beat it in your life and in your business, but didn't know how? Listen, you are in the right place. I don't believe that we encounter people by accident. You want to keep watching because in this video, we're going to talk about the how, the why to change your circumstances and make things fall into your favor. That's right, in your favor. We're going to beat them because we are determined to beat the imposter syndrome in your life and in your business. Hello, everybody. My name is Jackie. I am a life and business coach. What I do is I help people just like you. I help you go from merely surviving to thriving. By helping you get organized, helping you get trained, and helping you win in your life and your business. Because this YouTube channel, is all about taking your life and your business back. So let's get into this topic. Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all a story. I'm a best-selling author, right? I'm a best-selling author. I'm a speaker. But there was this one particular time that I was speaking for a church, right? A church, and forgive this eyelash, it just wants to keep moving, but it's okay. We're gonna keep it moving. But anyway, um, I was speaking on this teleconference for a church. It was the first time that I had ever did it. I was so nervous. Everything that you could think of, that I don't know why they let me do it. I'm not qualified. Who is going to listen to this southern sounding, this country, um, ebonics, code or language switching? Girl, I mean, they're gonna think like she's an imposter. That was the imposter syndrome, y'all. Listen, I'm going to give you 5 tips how I beat it and how I got the results that I came for, because in that setting, my job was to educate, to instruct, and to motivate people in that space toward Christ. Okay. Yes, I am a believer also. Okay. If you didn't know it, now you know it. But anyway, so regardless of the platform, even though these people could not see me, they could hear me. And I was so nervous. Y'all, like, the people who allowed me, or the person that allowed me to speak in that platform, had to be of confident in my abilities. And during that particular time, I had talked and went on live, did tons, okay? But in this moment, I was stepping out of my comfort zone and I was totally scared. I felt like I wanted to pee. Do you hear me? I was like, oh my goodness, they want me, Jackie McKeever. It had to be a mistake. Listen, like, in this video, I'm not going over the 5 different types of uh, imposter syndrome. I discussed that in my Facebook group, my Facebook Business Builders group. I'll put the link down below so you all can watch it with more details. I'm reading this book, right? I'm reading this book, and it's by Valerie Young. Now, when I went through this imposter syndrome, these symptoms, this episode, I didn't even know about the book. And truth be told, I recently started reading the book, right? But so far it is a a page turner. Listen, the book is highly recommended. It's by Dr. Valerie Young. The book has a long title, so y'all get your pencils and papers because I had to put it on a sticky note, honey. The book is called The Secret Thoughts of Women: Why Capable Women Suffer from Imposter Syndrome and How to Thrive in Spite of It. Like, listen, when they were talking about thriving, honey, that was right up my alley. Listen, before I get into these topics, there are some other books that I often read. If you are interested in getting my review when I complete this book, on this book or other books, make sure you comment and below, okay? You make sure you comment. If any of this information relates to you, give me the thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the bell so you'll be notified when I'm back on. Okay, so let's get to five these five tips, these five tips that I'm giving you, because it's important that you learn about the imposter syndrome. Because if you learned about the symptoms of why you're feeling the certain way, you can battle it and win, right? Because the imposter syndrome can affect you when applying for jobs. It can affect you in relationships. It can affect your education. It can affect your mental health, because when you feel like you an imposter, that is actually a mindset thing. A mindset thing. Um, this okay, so this is not officially a TED talk, but hey, if you want to hear your girl on TED talk, make sure you nominate your girl, okay? So my information is below. Go ahead and nominate Jackie McKeever. I will be glad to hit the stage and talk about this subject or one of the many other subjects that I talk about in the video. So the first step, and this is just me giving you advice, giving you tips, giving you tasks that you can do so that you can battle the imposter syndrome and win. Because it's all about winning, y'all. I want you all to win. Look at me. I want you to come close. Come close. Come close to me. Do you see me? Can you see my mouth? Okay. I hope I don't have any boogers. Okay. But listen to me. I want you to win. Okay. I want you to win. You see my eyes? I want you to win. I want you to win. I want you to win. That is my goal with this. And so the first thing is recognizing the sign. And like I said, I'm going to put the link down below. I'm going to put the link down below so that you can click and join my business builders group. And you can watch this video with the 5 stages, or you can grab the book, whatever you choose to do. So you want to be able to recognize the signs, because there's five different types, and that was really new to me when I was doing the research. I didn't realize that it was five different types. Like, I was experiencing things, like I knew about the perfectionism, right? Because during that situation, when I was talking to the people, I was suffering from the perfectionism. I wanted everything to be perfect. I thought that I had to work extra hard and do all this extra stuff, or people would find that I'm a fraud, that I'm not worthy to talk on their platform. Yep, your girl had some work to do. So it's important that you recognize the signs. So, and this situation, I had to let go of the perfectionism. And the reason why I want to, and that's one of the types that I'm going to really talk about today, because I wanted everything to be perfect. I wanted to make sure that I said the words correctly, because sometimes I may stammer over a word. It doesn't always come out the way that I want it to. I wanted to be able to control the accent. Okay. So cause my accent tends to get heavier, really heavy. If you think you hear it and it's cute, it really gets heavier. Okay. It really goes in sometimes. Okay. And, but that's okay because that's me. That's part of my character. So in order to get past that situation, I had to do some reprogramming. And in my reprogramming, what I did was I said, okay, Jackie, you have to do this. If you can battle depression like you did and win, you can do this, because this is like depression. You get depressed, you get I mean, people can get depressed trying to be perfect, but you're getting all this anxiety. You feel like you're going to pee every time you think about it. You can do this. So I had to change my stinky thinking, start to reprogram myself. This is one of the reasons why in YouTube Shorts, I post affirmations. I post affirmations on TikTok. I post affirmation on Instagram because I it's on purpose, because it's important wherever your journey is leading you to, that you change your stinky thinking. And listen, you hear voices in your head, right? And I'm not calling you crazy and stuff, but that voice be you. Okay, the loudest voice be your conscious or your subconscious telling you this and that. And it's important that you reprogram your mind. So I was like, that's one of the reasons why I did the video talking about creating a vision manifestation board, and another reason why I talked about creating a life plan. So let me tell you what I did. So what I did is I had this at this particular time. My vision board was words, right? It wasn't the pictures like you saw. It was a vision. I had a vision board, but I had words all over the board. Check this out. I had words. So I looked at my words. I began to meditate. And because I felt the need to, and I'm not telling you all to, I had to really get deep in there, and I did some fasting. I did some fasting, some intermittent fasting where I prayed, where I focused, where I kept saying, you know what, God, they didn't come to see me. They came to hear your words. God, I'm asking you to give me the words to say. Help me be calm. I did a lot of meditation. Meditation does wonders for anxiety, for depression, for those times that you don't feel like yourself. Okay. And so I use affirmations. I used my vision board. I went and pulled out the things that I had wrote for my life plan and that during that particular period. And guess what I told myself? If you can write all this stuff down, guess what, Jackie? You can do this. You can do this. And so I pumped myself up. And before I knew it, my stinky thinking, that thing saying, you nobody's gonna listen to you, you country. And on top of that, what I did is that particular day was I had meditated and did more praying that day than I did the week before. And I made sure that I fed myself because I knew during that particular time that I was going to be empty. And I am not talking about feeding myself food. I fed myself motivational speeches, motivational words. I fed myself encouraging things. So I was speaking over my life. I was meditating. I was hearing myself read words and began to reprogram my stinky thinking. And guess what? Not only did was I able to do that with perfection per se, I surprised them. I surprised them. In fact, I had so many raving comments saying, she's anointed. Had she ever did this? I thought this was the first time that she's ever spoke. What's really going on? She really needs to come back and speak again. These were the comments. Because number four, okay, so number one is recognize the sign. Number two, you have to let go of the perfection. Number three was reprogramming and get rid of the stinky thinking. Number four, you have to fake it before you can see it. You have to, excuse me, not fake it, faith it before you can see it. Faith, not fake, faith it before you can see it. You have to believe that all the stuff that you are doing to change your mindset, to change the atmosphere, to make, because we are spiritual beings, we are made of chemicals and stuff. So we have the ability to change our mood, to change our mood, to change our outlook on life. So you have to faith it before you can see it. Faith it, believe that it is so, and it can be so. It's possible. A lot of things, anything that you can touch or see was created because somebody believed that they could. Even before they discovered how they were going to design something like this. How were they going to design this? How were they going to design this? How were they going to design the paper? How everything that you can see and touch, they had to believe that it was possible. And so remember when I told number five is so simple. I've already told you one of the steps that I did. I needed to visualize. I needed to see it. I needed to see it. And that was the purpose of the vision manifestation board. That's the purpose of the life plan. It allows you to physically see something that you are believing in. Okay, so you're combining your senses of hearing and sight, okay, to positively change the stinky thinking to positive thinking. And those are the five tools that you can use to beat imposter syndrome in your life and in your business. This is the five tips, the how and why to change your circumstances in your favor. Listen, if this was valuable, please remember to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave comments below. Tell me what you thought about the tips. Tell me about it, that you read the book, or if you want to ask questions about the book. Ask questions. Tell me if you want. There are more books that I can bring to my channel, but I just need to know if you want to hear it, because this is about taking your life and your business back. So make sure you leave a comment. Okay? Okay. Until we see each other again, remember this smile. My name is Jackie. I am a life and business coach. What I do is I help individuals just like you, just like you. I help you go from merely surviving to thriving by helping you get organized, helping you get trained, and helping you win your journey. Because guess what? We taking our life and our business back. That's all I have for today. I will see you next week. Bye.